Hey Bells, Happy New Year. So this first video vlog is going to be me taking my old planners from last year and transitioning them into my very first upcycled junk journal. So let's go make something fabulous. Last year I had 3 planners, 2 big happy planners, one for work, one for home and business life, and it was the happy planner lovely handwriting one. I don't think they did this particular one this year, but as you can see, in January I started out really strong in using the daily pages. I am not at all a weekly planner, very much so just a monthly look at the big picture. So as you can see, by March it was a wrap. I really wasn't doing hand lettering, figured out it wasn't for me. But I did kind of still use the monthly pages. And so after a while this past summer, what I actually ended up doing was I stopped using it altogether and just kind of made a Franken plan type planner that I'll probably do a video on later on. This other planner I had was my Damask Love Yay Day planner. I absolutely love this planner, but the inserts were only for this 1 year. This was available at Office Depot / Office Max, and they did not make any more, but I love the color. I loved it. It wasn't big enough for me to write everything that I had to do in a month, but it was a great planner to just kind of grab on the go. And then the other planner I had was my business planner. I started out really strong with this particular planner, but again, I kind of learned that I do like to keep my business and home kind of in one planner. And let's be honest, carrying 3 planners, that's a lot. So that brings me back to the Damask Love Planner, the planner that I did not want to part with, but it was too small to write with. Had an idea, because I hadn't used the weekly pages as much, to take the pages and upcycle them into a junk journal. So let's talk about the process. The first thing that I did was remove all of the pages that I have in this planner. If you notice the tabs that have the month on them, I do appreciate the fact that the calendar isn't on those, so you can always reuse those again. I decided to take those, set them aside in case I ever decide to go back to this format of a planner. I can still go back and use those inserts. So I have them tucked away in a nice little envelope where they can keep the dust off them and they're still pristine for later use. The other piece that I got ready to do, that folder right there, is actually an extra accessory that I purchased. So again, this is another reason why I thought that this planner would be perfect for a junk journal. Because I can slide some things down into the pockets. So what I'm going to do now is just finish sorting. So this is one of the weekly pages that I decided to hold on to. And so again, I don't really have writing on these. So these will be the pages that make up my junk journal. This right here is kinda one of my other similar junk journals, but not completely. I DIY'd that bow, but it's the Heidi Swap memory keeper. And so there are like 3 mini albums that are in here. And so I have one that kind of has like our family travels or day trips, quick trips that I want to remember. And then I had one also that I kind of use to journal and put pictures in that just are things that I want to keep. And so I had kind of started, if you will, a junk journal. So like this has some stamps from, I don't know, my first postage, I think, from Canada. And for whatever reason, I wanted to keep that. So I'm going to move that over into my junk journal. There are lots of different ways you can make a junk journal, but for me, I envision this one being a way to upcycle and keep something that I really, really love and don't want to part with, but 2, just to keep all the things that I feel like are fun, or sometimes I'll come across stickers that have great sayings and they sparkle and shine and remind me to be happy, and I just don't want to get rid of them. And so as you can see, my little junk journal sticker, I used some stickers that I had laying around in the house to make that intro page. And for the finishing touch, after I place these final few pages into this planner, I'll be adding the same cover, but I just cut out with Cricut vinyl my little junk journal sign. And I'll probably change this front cover from time to time because it's really easy to do, just to keep it fresh. And then of course, I'll be posting different pages throughout the year that maybe I get inspired and I place into the junk journal here on the channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and like our page, Posh, Glam, and Pristine. We're this handle on all social media channels, and don't forget to go make something fabulous.